What is up, everyone? Today is April 30th, 2021. It's a nice Friday afternoon, and I have a really cool checklist review to do today. Today we're going to be talking about 2020/21 Panini Impeccable Premier League soccer cards. This set is a super high-end set. Panini Impeccable first started in 2016 with football, and has progressed to basketball every year since. And now we have soccer. This is soccer's second year. The first year was 2019/20, which released in July of 2020 last year. So this year it's a spring release, a mid-spring release, but it is just as good, and let me explain in a moment. So the 2019/20 Impeccable collection was very successful. It was released at about $799 retail. This year's is probably going to be like 1.7 times that, up to double. I mean, honestly, because the boxes from last year are now reselling for about $1,500. The prices of everything have really gone up, especially Chronicles and stuff, as you guys may know. But this product is going to be an absolute banger, and I was able to cop a FOTL, first off the line box, off of Panini today. It started at $3,000, drops to lowest $1,000, and the lowest price point was $1,333, and that's where I bought it, and it immediately went out of stock after I bought it. So super excited. I'll get into the first off the line details. Everything's in the description below. I'll have timestamps for everything. I segment all my videos, so please do enjoy. Now, let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. So, the regular release is scheduled for May 7th, which is happening in just over a week from today. And the first off-the-line release was released today, April 30th, 2021. And the lowest price, it's a Dutch auction that's open for 2 hours, and the price drops by about $83 or something like that every 5 minutes. Or actually, the increments might change. But yeah, and the format is going to be 3 boxes per case, 1 pack per box, and 8 cards per pack. And within every pack, you're going to get 2 base cards, 1 base plus 1 base parallel, 4 autographs, which include autographed memorabilia sets, and as well as 1 bonus or extra auto / relic. And they do have exclusive relic sets, but the print run on those are a bit shorter. And as for your insert, you get either a silver bar card with a Premier League logo, gold bar card with the Premier League logo, or a metal insert, which could be a metal rookie or a metal autograph, like on an actual metal card. And that should be in a separate pack. So you'll get a thick pack of 7 cards and a thin pack of 1 card, or it could be a thick pack with 1 card if you get a metal bar. And the price range is obviously high end on this. Last year was $800. This year is probably going to be around $1,400, $1,500 is my guess. So it's very similar to Panini Immaculate in terms of price point. And in terms of the hits, you're getting something similar. You actually do get a lot more autos in this product than Immaculate. But then again, Immaculate is a global product with clubs and national teams. And this is exclusively for the Premier League, which could be better or could be worse for some people. And as for the first off-the-line special feature, you are guaranteed a silver bar insert. So you won't get any of the stainless stars or stainless rookies. However, or you probably won't get gold either. But you will get an exclusive first off-the-line parallel silver bar that is numbered to only 4. So the regular ones are numbered to 29, and the first off the line ones are super short printed SSPs, numbered to only 4. So that's about the only difference. And if you do calculate the print run, there is an 80-player checklist with 4 players per 20 for each of the 20 Premier League teams. And since there's a 4 print run of the first off the line guaranteed silver bars, it comes out to roughly about 320 boxes, if that is the only thing that we are taking into account. And 320 boxes of first off the line is extremely limited. Usually Panini does a lot higher print runs than that. But again, this is a super high-end set with very limited cards. So let's get into the checklist review now. So we're going to start with the base. All right, you guys can see that? All right, so we have a 100-player base set with some teams having more, some teams having less. Like, for example, Arsenal only has 2 base cards, whereas a team like West Brom actually has like a ton of base cards, which is very strange. Also, the base are numbered, the base in the base parallel are serial numbered to 75, and the parallels are numbered less. So last year's release was actually numbered to 65, and this year there are also more parallels. So this year there's 9 parallels including printing plates, whereas last year there were only 5 parallels including printing plates, which is very different. So with the base, you're going to get 2 cards, one regular, 1 parallel. This is very similar to Panini Obsidian if you guys watched my latest video or latest actual break. So yeah, there's a lot of no names on here. Like, you're really not trying to get like Jamal Lewis from Newcastle or Sheku Kouyaté from Crystal Palace. No offense to him. Ex-West Ham player, fantastic player. But if you really do look at the set, there's not much that you can get in here. So unless you really hit someone lucky, you're not going to make any money off of the base. So I'll leave it at that. That is my opinion. The autograph checklist is actually very, very overwhelming. So this year we have 19 autograph sets, including the doubles, the dual autos, as well as the insert stainless steel autos. And so let's talk about player names first. So you'll have a ton of subsets, a ton of designs. No one's gonna memorize the checklist. In terms of all-time legends, last year's was a lot bigger in terms of print run and player number of players. It was like double the size of the set and definitely like double or triple the print run. So just looking at the names, we're going to scroll through like what's like a common autograph you're going to get. You're probably not going to get the all-time legends. So for example, looking at Campus Creations, which were there last year, Ben Mee, not a good name. Billy Sharp, not a good name. Fernandez, really good. Lo Celso, not good. Graham Lasso, decent legend. Lee Dixon, all right, but they're not going to sell for that much money. You're paying $1,500 a box on average if you buy a regular box, and you're not guaranteed any of these insane names. So there are obviously good names, like Penance is all right, Eze is really good, Sun is really good, but then you really can't expect to get any of these insane names. These are all numbered out at 99, which is pretty good because you have about an equally good chance of getting Bruno Fernandes or Ben Mee. So we're just going to look past a couple more. Let's see, Illustrious Ink, that's a pretty common set from even last year as well. Just looking at the name Dubravka, Flamini, Rodriguez, Keane, Nani, Klein, Pope, like come on. These are not like $1,500 box names. You're only getting 4 or 5 autographs if you're lucky. So you can't really be expecting to hit the big names because you could just get these 5 players. You never really know. And I'm just scrolling through here and you don't really see any insane names. Like Ronaldo's not on here. Like, okay, Grealish is good, but like that's about it. Gerrard, Grealish, and maybe a couple others out of a 40-card checklist. So there you go. Your odds aren't great. So I'm not going to rant too much more about these. This is still definitely better than the Obsidian checklist because Obsidian really, really short prints everything. At least you have an equally good chance of getting Ronaldo numbered out at 99 as you would add Webster numbered out at 99 here in the Impeccable Stars autographs. And there are tons of parallels as well from last year. So for some people, it might be very confusing if you're new to it. Impeccable stats are very, very beautiful cards. These autographs are super rare to get, so you wouldn't really count on getting these. And there are some smaller sets with only like just 1 card or 2 cards here, as you guys can see. The triple autos, dual autos, you're not going to get those. There's only a few in the entire print run. And there are metal autographs as well. These are very rare. This would take the place of the insert card. And stainless star signatures. Yep. And then talking about the memorabilia set. So most boxes will probably have only one relic card. These are just very average. I'm not really going to go through them. Last year's checklist was about the same size for memorabilia, but you get more than 1 card. That was memorabilia usually. I think, I'm not really sure, but I saw a lot of memorabilia cards numbered to 99. So don't count on these being good either. Impeccable materials as well. Huge checklist as well, but none of these are like insane. And even if you do get like a Van Dijk relic, for example, it's not going to sell for anywhere near as much as a mediocre to decent auto because autos are where it's at. You also have dual materials this year. Pretty cool. And it's still 1 player, so they also had this last year. And then we're going to move on to the inserts. So we have silver logos to 29, first off line number to 4. The gold ones are numbered to only 3, and there's a very small checklist, so you're not going to get those. But it is pure gold. You also have rookie metal cards numbered to 57 with 3 available parallels, as well as stainless stars, which have the same parallels as the rookie metals. So as you can see, the Premier League logo silvers will be 80 cards, numbers to 29 each, and numbered to 4 if you get first off the line. So that's where my math came from to predict the print run. And the logo golds, there's only 20 cards, so you have a quarter of the set as you would in names compared to silver, and the print run's only 3 each. So there's only 60 gold cards to be found in the entire production of this product. Yeah, that's not very good, but then again, they are putting actual gold onto cards. I think it's 1 troy ounce, I believe. And then you also have the rookie metal set. So this would take the place of the insert. So like you'd either get a silver, which is very likely, gold, which is very unlikely, rookie metal, which is pretty likely as well as the stainless stars. So you have 20 rookies and then you have 50 just regular players. There are some pretty good names on there. I see Thomas Suchek on there, which is nice for my West Ham PC. But overall, yeah, you're not really going to be getting a super short printed or anything, and the autographs are going to be very hard to hit as well, because the autographs on the stainless stars are a lot more limited. So for your insert, just think you're probably going to get a regular stainless stars card and or a silver bar. Silver bars don't sell for a terribly large amount. They've been selling for about $50 to $300 on average for the majority of the checklist from last year. So you're not going to make too much money back. So if you do rip this, you have to be very cautious. The pre-orders right now are as low as, I think the lowest I've seen today was like $13.79. But the fact that I was able to pick up a first off the line box for about $14.20 after tax is pretty good. So my opinion on this is we should probably wait to rip, because if you do rip from looking from last year's product, it is a very, very risky rip. Bad boxes, if you pay $1,500, you might only get $500 worth of cards out of there on a bad box. But on a good box, if you hit a Ronaldo case hit, and you get that graded at PSA, then you probably just made 10 grand right there. But then again, it's all very relative to where you are in collecting and if you're willing to take the risk. I did buy a first off the line box. The pro to me opening it would be getting that exclusive first off the line silver, but the con would be obviously me possibly losing a ton of my money, and that would be very damaging to this YouTube channel. So I hope you guys do understand if I choose not to open it. Also, this is the biggest purchase I've made in any cards. I've sold a bit more, but in terms of buying in one single purchase, this is by far the most. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And yeah, we're almost at 300 subscribers, or we might actually hit that very, very soon today. It is April 30th, so we're going to keep on shooting up into May. Hopefully the road to 1K is still well alive, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Enjoy.